Here you go, tough guy. My rock ogre's gonna rock your block off. Yeah, I tell ya.
The outside of the field has this as a background, which looks to be the back of a Yu-Gi-Oh card, but Joey's doesn't. It just has these dotted lines. I'm not sure why they do this, because it does appear on other shots as well.
Once again, you lose and I rock.
You stink at this game.
Nah, but for real, he ain't wrong. If somebody beats you with Petite Angel, you gotta be really bad.
Powerhouse lineup, don't you think?
No one could win with these. Joey, your deck's filled with nothing but monster cards. With no magic in your deck, your monsters will get creamed every time.
To be honest, it's not even a bad strategy. With the way that these guys play in the first season, might as well only have monsters on it. Like we talked about in the first episode where Kaiba summoned 2 blue eyes with no tributes and also spawned them 2 at the same round. If you start first, just start attacking in the very first round, which is something that they can do also, by the way, in this season. So definitely not a bad strategy.
Huh? See? That's the kind of stuff I need to know. Yugi, you gotta help me learn more.
That's the kind of stuff you need to know. What do you mean? There's only 2 types of cards, magic cards and monster cards. That's it, you learned everything.
I could teach you to be a great tournament duelist. But only if you're willing to spend endless days and sleepless nights filled with rigorous training.
Or, let me simplify it for you, use magic cards as well as monster cards to make better monsters. I saved you countless days of rigorous training.
Good evening, duel fans and our 10 million viewers at home.
The guy who did the intercom voice for this didn't even bother to change the pitch. He straight up used Kaiba's voice.
What kind of match is that? That should have been me in there.
I know you've been training for weeks.
Will Yugi ever change from his school uniform? He's the main guy. They should have paid a bit more attention to his wardrobe.
This package came for you.
It's from Industrial Illusions.
He plays a wimpy bug against a giant dinosaur?
Are they not gonna open the package? Imagine being a Minecraft player, for example, and getting a package from Mojang, and then just watching TV like nothing happened.
When an enemy attacks, my vortex activates. And while he's trapped there, I'll upgrade my basic insect. Attack!
So a lot happens in this scene, so let me explain this to the best of my abilities. Rex attacked with his monster. Then while attacking, Weevil activated the trap card, and also managed to activate a spell card right after that. I know activating spell cards is doable with quick spells, but still, it makes it look like trap cards and spell cards are the same thing, especially to a new player. That's why I never take dueling advice from the show, guys.
Everything's growing dark and cold and the others aren't moving.
Alright, Captain Obvious, thank you for verbally explaining everything that we see, but anyways, I think you should have been a bit more extreme on the reaction for what just happened.
Start the clock and make your move, Pegasus.
Certainly. Let's begin.
Why did he say start the clock? This was never specified to be a timed duel. You just somehow knew that Pegasus wanted this to be that, and I thought Pegasus was the telepathic one.
Knowing every move you'll make gives me a distinct advantage, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, it does. It's literally cheating. Also, besides that, it's a bit too unfair to be the creator of a game with literally unlimited amount of cards to choose from and playing against the random kid. Even without the eye, he already has a huge advantage.
It's a good story, Pegasus, but these monsters can't be real.
In a world where you live trapped in a millennium puzzle and come out whenever you want, wouldn't real monsters be just as believable as that?
I have to counterattack. Silver Fang!
Okay, since you can place monsters however you want and whenever you want, why exactly did you have to counterattack? Couldn't you, for example, just as easily have placed it in defense position and save some of your life points? Besides the fact that all of the cards placed here do literally none of the things that Pegasus says, I'll also point this out. Silverfang only has 1200 attack points, and Komori Dragon has 1500 attack points. So why did Yugi lose 500 life points exactly?
What happens if I draw a new card straight from the deck without even looking at it?
Well, Yugi, since you asked, you cannot do that. You place a face-down attack position card, which is something that cannot be done.
I already know you plan to play the zombie warrior.
How about you stop using your Millennium Eye for a second and start using your regular eye? Because if you did, you'd see that he already placed a card on the field.
My next card is the Dark Magician.
What if he had drawn a magic card? How would that have worked exactly?
Dark Magic Attack!
Why didn't Yugi attack Dragon Piper again? In real life, it only has 200 points, and he could have won the duel right there and then, but maybe in the show it has more attack points, so... Also, by my calculations, Yugi should have dealt 1000 points of damage, since Dark Magician has 2500 attack points and Komori Dragon only has 1500.
But my Dark Magician is one of the strongest magic cards in the game.
And by magic card, I assume he meant monster card.
But it's still standing and I'm running out of time.
How does this time thing work again? Because Yugi says...
And I'm running out of time.
but the only reason why the time is running out is because Pegasus is stalking every chance he gets. Does that mean that if the clock goes to 0 then Yugi loses? Because that would add another layer of unfairness to this duel. Like, why would Yugi lose? Couldn't Pegasus lose as well? Or at least leave the draw?
Well, Yugi, our time together is nearly up, and as I've more life points than you, it appears I am the victor.
Okay, well, that's straight up just cheating at this point.
And you've left your faceless mage vulnerable to a physical assault.
Where did this card come from? He just threw Celtic Guardian, which he already placed. Did he draw 2 cards at once?
Summon Skull! Attack!
Well, we've run out of time.
Oh my god. You gotta count the time a monster needs to prepare for the attack now? I can't bear the cheating that Pegasus is pulling on this game. I think that's why Yugi in the later seasons keeps just making shit up, because he learned it from the creator of the game.
I'm not, for I too possess one of the 7 Millennium items.
Why did Yugi gasp here exactly? He saw the Millennium Eye earlier, even commented on it.
That's it, isn't it? That weird eye must somehow let him see the cards in my hand.
Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, you can check out previous episodes, or if they're out, newer episodes. Take care now, bye bye.